At the White House, President Donald Trump welcomed Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu with talk of diplomacy and the prospect of a ceasefire deal. But behind the smiles was a darker agenda, a revival of a controversial plan to forcibly remove Palestinians from the Gaza Strip. The idea, first floated by Trump in February, was quickly embraced by Netanyahu and his far-right government. Now, it's resurfacing with force.
You know, if people want to stay, they can stay. But if they want to leave, they should be able to leave. It shouldn't be a prison. It should be an open place and give people a free choice. We're working with the United States very closely about finding countries that will seek to realize what they always say, that they want to give the Palestinians a better future.
But critics say this isn't about opportunity, it's about expulsion.
They have been pursuing a displacement project since the establishment of the government in 2022, almost a year before the October 7th Operation Al-Aqsa flood. For them, the only solution to resolve the Palestinian issue is the displacement of Palestinians, whether in the Gaza Strip or in the West Bank.
This week, Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz introduced a plan to move hundreds of thousands of Palestinians from Gaza first into a so-called humanitarian city built on the ruins of Rafah.
Preparing for a displacement operation in Sinai, the primary goal is to revive the deal of the century, which made it very clear that the displacement of the population would take place in the Sinai Peninsula and not elsewhere.
International legal experts have condemned the plan, calling it a violation of international law and possibly a war crime. Palestinians say the goal is clear: to empty the Gaza Strip of its people. A plan of ethnic cleansing unfolding in stages, beginning with Gaza and potentially ending with the occupied West Bank. As for the destination, it could be anywhere.
Seems like Netanyahu will not stop his war on Gaza until we are displaced. But despite the extermination happening to us and the extreme anguish, as a citizen I was displaced 8 times with God's will. We will remain steadfast and resistant on our land, and we will not migrate.
While tens of thousands have already fled in what some call a silent migration, others stay, facing relentless bombing, starvation, and destruction, not just in Gaza, but across the occupied West Bank.
Article 49 of the Fourth Geneva Convention has pronounced that individual or mass forcible transfers or deportation are totally prohibited. It's also considered a war crime if it happens in occupied territory, according to the Fourth Geneva Convention.
As Israel blocks baby formula, water, fuel, and medicine from entering Gaza, experts warn the plan is not just about war, it's about ethnic cleansing, one step at a time. Rights groups say what's unfolding is more than a military operation. It's the deliberate uprooting of a people, condemned globally, but still unfolding on the ground. Mohammad Al-Kassim, TRT World, Occupied East Jerusalem.